Larry Kudlow Senior, White House economic advisor, had some new comments about the second round of the stimulus package. And in this video, I'll show you guys exactly what he said and how it might concern you. And then at the end, we're going to talk about some crazy stuff happening in the stock market in the last couple of days. So make sure to follow along. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's stimulus package and stimulus checks update. If you're a subscribed member of this channel, welcome back, and I appreciate you coming back. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so as we bring you new updates on the stimulus package and other personal finance related videos, including stock market and real estate investing for beginners. And one last thing before you get started, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can share this video with other people as well. It would also help my channel a lot, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you do that. And without further ado, let's get started. All right, so another 1.1 million people applied for the unemployment insurance last week. This number's increased by over 100,000 from the week before's over 900,000 people. A lot of businesses are still closed. Most businesses are closed, which means most of those employees are jobless. The only thing that they've been waiting for is the stimulus check for the last 4 months. And this is what Larry Kudlow Senior, White House economic advisor, had to say.
Do we need another virus aid package? We understand that the Democrats are thinking about putting it to the vote next week. Do we need more money pumped into the economy right now?
Well, look, we can add targeted, sensible help. We can do that. We cannot add 3.5 to 4 trillion more, which was the Democratic wish list. That's not going to work at all. We'd like some extra money to help the schools. That's important. We'd like some extra money to help healthcare, COVID-related, directly related healthcare. We've offered to put up some more money to the post office, although I don't think they really need it. They got $10 billion in cash a few months ago. That's okay. I mean, our mantra is kids and jobs. Please don't forget, regarding fiscal stimulus, the president's brilliant idea to defer the payroll tax for quite some time. I think it will ultimately be forgiven if he is reelected. That's his pledge. That's a wage increase for over 140 million working Americans who were heroes. They had the opportunity during the pandemic. We're going to reward them. We also are going to increase, we've offered to increase through executive order assistance for those who are unemployed. Right? It's a handsome package, a generous package, which will reduce the fear of disincentives to work. It's $300 from federal, maybe an extra $100 from the states, but they don't have to match. If they put money in, we'll help them anyway. These are things that are targeted, right? We're going to keep the eviction moratorium on, and we're going to keep the student loans deferral interest-free. So, yeah, we're adding some on the tax cut side, some on the spending side. We do not need another $4 trillion.
Well, if they came to you and said, look, we got a deal here for another trillion. I'm just picking a number, another trillion. Would you and the president turn it down?
I don't think so. It depends what's in. But just to throw another $4 trillion willy-nilly on a Democratic wish list, most of which was rejected in the bipartisan package last March. Secretary Mnuchin has said if it's sensible and if it works and if it's targeted, yes, we would probably be favorable, but we don't have the details yet. And right now, the talks are rather stalled.
All right, so you guys heard exactly what he said. I'll mention a couple of points that he said, and then we're going to talk about the second $1,200 stimulus check. Okay, so the first thing is that the Democrats are now down to $2 trillion. They're not at 3.4 or $3 trillion that they were before. The second point is that he said this stimulus check will be, if something happens, will be about kids and jobs. Okay, we know that from the beginning. The payroll tax deferral. He said that the president will get rid of that payroll tax rate, or he will not get it back from people if he gets elected a second round. We do not know if he will get elected again or not. So as of right now, there's no payroll tax cut. It's just a deferral that might be taken back from you anytime. Eviction moratorium or eviction ban. There's basically no eviction ban either, because the only way you cannot get evicted is if they determine that you getting evicted will cause the spread of the coronavirus, which is pretty vague and anyone could argue against it. So no eviction ban, no payroll tax cut. The only thing that we got from the executive orders were the extra $300 per week unemployment benefit. A couple of states are already implementing that, but most states are not implementing that yet, and it'll take a couple of weeks for them to do so. And then the second stimulus check, which is the second $1,200 stimulus check that everyone have been waiting for 4 months now. And he did not say anything about that. That was very surprising. It shows how much interested they are in the second round of the stimulus check for people. It did not mention it at all in this interview. So basically, we don't have any updates about the timing of it. The only thing that we know is that Congress will be back from their recess after August 7, which is the September 7, which is the Labor Day, and then they will start talking about it. It could take a month, a week, or more than that if they decide to do another package. So we do not know if we're gonna get a second stimulus check, and if we get it, don't expect it to arrive before the end of September. All right, so basically no good news around the second round of the stimulus package or direct payments for the American people. But about the stock market is hitting all-time highs again, which again shows how the rich keeps getting richer no matter what type of economy you are. The stock market is crazy. It's hitting all-time highs again. Apple company just reached a $2 trillion evaluation. That's the biggest a company has ever been, at least a US company. That's the highest number that a company has had. Amazon stock is going up crazy. Tesla just hit $2,000 for a share. If you're an investor in Tesla, you gotta be careful because Tesla is trading in a really high valuation right now, and it's scary. It's a little bit scary. A lot of people might not like what I'm saying right now because there's a lot of diehard Tesla investors or traders, whatever, but Tesla is getting scary at the valuation that is trading right now. It's really crazy. $2,000 per share for Tesla is not a valuation that it should be trading right now. I think right now it should be around $1,000. Even that is a lot high. The reason that's happening is because a lot of good news is priced in that. I think until 5 to 7 years of good news is already priced in that. I watched Jeremy from Financial Education, and he's basically saying the same thing, 5 to 7 years. That's a long time to be priced in a stock already. So you guys got to be careful. If you have a huge gain in Tesla share, you might consider selling it. Not because I said it, do your own research. But again, it is going high. Crazy. The craziest and most exciting news for today is that someone inherited 7,000 shares of Apple from his grandpa, which is worth over $3 million, about $3.2 million. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you are interested in stock market investing, you can get 2 free stocks by signing to Webull with the link down in the description. One of those stocks could be worth up to $1,400. You can get a 3rd free stock with Robinhood. Don't forget to turn on your notifications bell once you subscribe so that YouTube can notify you whenever I post new updates on this stimulus package and other personal finance related videos like stock market. With that being said, thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next video.